Never give up. Abraham Lincoln. Hi friends, I stand before you not just as a man from humble beginnings, but as a firm believer in the power of persistence, honesty, and unyielding hope. I speak to you from the depths of experience, forged not in moments of comfort, but in the fires of hardship, failure, and struggle. I was born in a log cabin in the wilderness of Kentucky, raised in poverty, and had no formal education beyond a few months. Life from the very beginning was not kind or easy, but it was real and it was mine to shape. Many people see greatness and believe it is born, that it is a gift of fate. I tell you now it is not. Greatness is earned. It is built on countless failures, endless learning, and an undying belief that tomorrow holds promise if we keep moving forward today. I lost elections. I failed in business. I watched dreams collapse before my very eyes. Yet I rose again, not because I was the strongest or the smartest, but because I refused to let failure define me. You see, failure is not the opposite of success, it is a part of it. Every person has within them a light, a power to rise. It doesn't matter where you start, it matters how you finish. And finishing well requires you to never stop trying. I was mocked, doubted, and often alone in my pursuits. When I first ran for public office, I was defeated. I tried again, and I failed again. But each failure was a lesson. Each rejection was fuel. I was learning not how to fall, but how to rise stronger. And I want each one of you to remember, the path to your dream may not be a straight one. It may be filled with detours, storms, and darkness. But if you walk it with courage, if you dare to believe in yourself, you will reach your destination. Let no man or woman tell you that you are not enough. You are more than your past, greater than your circumstances, and braver than your fears. I led this nation through its greatest trial, a civil war that tore it apart. There were nights I could not sleep, days I could not see hope. But still I held on, because I believed in the purpose. I believed that unity, equality, and freedom were worth every sacrifice. And so I ask you, what do you believe in? Believe in your voice. It matters. Believe in your actions. They ripple farther than you can see. Believe in justice. It is not always easy, but it is always right. And most of all, believe in your ability to change the world, even if only in small ways. For small acts, done consistently, move mountains over time. When you doubt yourself, remember this. I was a farm boy with nothing but a book in my hand and a dream in my heart. But I read, I worked, I listened, I grew. And so can you. Never be ashamed of humble beginnings. Be proud of them. They are the foundation of character, resilience, and gratitude. What you build from that foundation is what defines you. To the youth, you are the future architects of this world. Build it with courage. Build it with compassion. And never forget that leadership is not about commanding others. It is about serving them. To those struggling, hold on. Storms do not last forever. In the darkest nights, even a single star gives hope. Be that star. Shine for yourself and for others. To those who feel forgotten or unheard, you matter. You are seen. History remembers those who persist, not those who had the loudest voices, but those who had the strongest hearts. And finally, let your life be a message, not just of success, but of significance. Leave behind more than possessions. Leave behind hope, love, and a legacy of kindness. In closing, I remind you of this truth. The best way to predict your future is to create it. Stand tall, Speak honestly, act bravely, love deeply, and never ever give up. Thank you.